Okay, well, that was an instant queue. Let's see what I get. Oh boy. So this is Mindnight. It's a pretty hard game in my opinion, especially if you're agent. And I'm Rachel. And I will propose meta, which is me and John. Now I never say hi when the game starts. Literally never. So let's see what everyone does right here. Okay, we all got a bunch of meta followers. So I will secure. And that's typical. No one hacked. And we got Braytonics, speaking the already known, the obvious. Now what I like to do is just not speak. I feel like the more you speak, the more suspicion is pushed on you. But I mean, there comes a point in time when I will speak, but like right now, we have no information. There's nothing really to be said. Now there seems to be some node 1+1 that it's either the only two options I see are node 1+1 and node 1+2. And I don't know which one I quite like the most. Anti node 1 is the biggest. Anti in this situation would be that's the biggest, like 100% hacked. Like it's node 2 is like 99% hacked, but like that is like big boy hack. It's like swinging for the fences. It's like you're either gonna find the hackers and just get lucky that node 1 was a double, or it's gonna get hacked. And we got Adrian accepting whenever he's in it. For some people like to play that way. I don't like it. I like refusing to hammer to get votes, but some people like to just accept, and it just doesn't look good. But I really don't come alive until probably node 3 or node 4. As agent, at least. When I'm hacker, I usually let my teammate, my other hacker, be the one that acts agenty. I act someone agenty, but like I just start like pushing everyone. Not like that I'm so obvious that I'm hacker, but like that it's pretty. I'm just messing up the agents. I'm just like the wrench in the equation. I'm causing chaos. And now I have hammer. And I don't like Adrian. But the ones that act the most hacker-like are usually agents, which is the struggle. Like he speaks the obvious. I want to see what they have to say about this. He didn't really put up a fight, Braytonics. I don't like either. Like, of course, you're stating the obvious. Of course you have to accept. Whenever someone states the obvious, acting like, I just feel like it's a hacker trying to like talk just to talk. And this is a really long secure or hack or whatever. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like if it takes longer than like 2 seconds to secure a hack or whatever, people are like, that took so long. This is sus. Why did it take so long? Like, I don't know. I don't really think it tells us too much. I've yet to have a game where a long hack or a long secure or whatever leads to double hacker. But people treat it like it's 100%. More so, the people that are talking like that they're trying to frame someone. There we go. I was wondering why Braytonics was so against Jin, but he did say he's sus of us as well, me and John, because we were both in the hack node. I should probably talk, but I don't really know what to say. I really need to say something right here. Jin doesn't want me to have hammer. Adrian accepts everything with him in it. Now, I think one of them is hacker. I think Adrian is just... It's too obvious. I feel like they're agent. Just the way that they're playing. And Braytonics, I feel like it's going for the easy frame. Jin's mad. So I guess off the Scum read right now that I have, I think it's John. And I think it's Braytonics. I think it's Adrian. I mean, I think it's John and Braytonics. Like, I don't know why people were so sassy in this game. Just because that's exactly what you said doesn't mean I can't also state it. I think this is a safe one. I want to see what... Like, that doesn't make any sense. what his thoughts. Well, Jen just lost it for me. John's acting kind of... If this is hacked, then I'm saying it's Braytonics and Jen. If you have better logic, though, Rachel, go ahead and say something. Uh-oh. I just goofed. I do that all the time, honestly. I didn't mean to. Oops. Well, Braytonics is going to use that to push against me. I can just already feel it. I kind of wish that would have been hacked, because it would have confirmed my suspicions against Braytonics. Me pressing decline could have thrown it for agents, honestly. Because, like, in this game, once you do one thing suspicious, there's, like, no gaining any trust back. People just hate you. And there have been games where people just, like, they don't like something I said or some proposal I made right at the very beginning, and they think I'm hacker for the rest of the game, no matter how agenty I play. What's John saying? Listen, Jen. If I propose, it'll be 3, 4. Yeah, so... thinks node 3 is double. I think it was Jin. The way definitely, I'm still going to refuse. I'm not going to press accept and give myself suspicion. I don't give hammer to the same guy twice. Yeah, Adrian, what are you planning on propping? I'm thinking. Oh boy, I can. I don't know why Jin just said that. He wasn't trustable, John. Jin is putting a lot of pressure on John, and Braytonics is saying how much he loves John. I think Adrian is just the way he's playing. He's playing like a new agent, and I think Braytonics is it 100%. Just from the way he's. Some hackers like to lead. Just gonna air it out right there. Honestly, if I'm not in this, at least it takes some suspicion off of me. And well, just because Bray, you like me. Just because you like me, Bray, doesn't mean. Yeah, okay. And that's single hacker right there. There's no way that's double. There we go, Adrian. Jen. Well, if it is John, I have a presupposition to once I scum read someone and I think that they're a hacker, I kind of lose sight of other possibilities. Adrian could be playing us. He's playing like a noob agent, but some people use that as a tactic. Well, obviously, I think it's Jin and Adrian. See, this is when they start praising me, I want to just trust them. What have I been saying that a hacker wouldn't point out, though? I really haven't spoken that much. There's two 50-50s. I know I'm not hacker. That's like, man, if Adrian... What? Why don't you like Braytonics now, Jen? Like, right there, reffing here. Like, obviously you're refusing. That's just another instance of talking to talk. I don't think that's double. There's one hacker in this bunch. Then that would mean... So he thinks it's Jin and John. So would there be protocol there? I don't know if there's protocol right there. I don't think that was double. I think Jin hacked that. And I think John and Adrian did not hack this one. I think it was Braytonics. Okay, Jin's not making any sense. Like this, even if he's agent, then like we lost because he's just not making any logical points. So I'm surprised why Jin hasn't said anything besides going after John. And I think he's hacker, so I feel like that means John has to be safe. I think Jin is hacker and is really pushing on John. And I already didn't like Braytonics, so makes me like John a little more. But I could be straight up wrong. Maybe me and John too. Huh? People, like, what I tend to do is when I'm playing this, based off the way people were typing, I get my, as 2%Skim would say, a scum read, and I scum read, and there's usually one hacker that's over the top, and I can just tell by the way they're typing that they're hacker. And usually it's the people that are like, reffing this, I don't hate this, I'm accepting this. And then whenever someone's get hacked, they're like, wow, what happened? Whatever, stuff like that. And now Jen's just, what you think, John? And Jen barely speaks English, so that's not helping us out at all. Well, of course we want to see what Adrian props. Holy, I didn't pick anything. I don't think I picked anything. What happened? Jen accepted. And what was the composition? You're going to lose the game. Pass. Pass. Okay, see? And there we go. Man, I don't know this game. Man, if Braytonic's his agent, he is going to let me have it. He is going to let me have it after this game. Oh my goodness. But like a lot of these games, it comes down to this. It just comes down to a guess. It's hard to confirm anybody. Well, we accepted. Bray left. Thank you, guys. Oh my goodness. See, guys, I'm telling you. I am telling you. The Scum reads, that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. You can tell Adrian was a new player that was acting so agenty. That was... People automatically would jump to Adrian as being sus, but I've played enough games where the people that are new, that act really suspicious, 9 times out of 10, they're agents. And since John was pushing so much blame, since Jin was pushing so much blame on John, I like John even more. Braytonics was doing the thing where he was trying to buddy with. I do that too. I try to buddy with an agent and just take focus off of Jin. So Braytonics had the right idea. He was just a little bit too overactive. I don't know what exactly he says. I can't remember what exactly he says. It's just because he was just taking so much charge. I think he was just acting kind of like hackery. And John was the wild card for me. I didn't have any concrete evidence that John was agent. But just because of how Jin was going at him and how Braytonics was trying to be buddy with him, I was leaning towards John. I wouldn't have been too shocked if it was Braytonics and John, because Jin could have been agent just playing terribly. Like, they didn't really offer anything besides they don't like John. That's all they said. That's basically all they said all game. I don't like John. I don't like John. Now, I misplayed that some with forgetting to decline one of the nodes. That could have been it. Braytonics missed his opportunity to push everything on me right there. But he didn't say anything. Thank goodness. I could have lost us the game right there by forgetting to refuse, and it auto accepted. That was bad. And then I declined a hammer earlier. So there are two things that could have really been pushed on me that could have lost it for us, but they didn't really focus in on that. But so don't focus. If I had a tip when I'm agent, don't focus so hard on, like, don't trust people just because they're talking and acting smart and trying to lead the group. Just really focus on what they're saying. If they're saying just obvious stuff, like after something gets hacked, node 2, and be like, wow, I can't believe that got hacked, or wow, not surprised, or somebody that says something like that, or hey, I'm refusing this, or hey, I'm accepting this, like stuff that's obvious, like when they should already automatically refuse and automatically accept. Like, whenever they just say stuff that's not adding to anything, when they're just talking to talk, that's a sure sign of a hacker, in my opinion, from the games that I've played. I know I'm only level 20. I still have a lot of learning to do, but that's what I have come across in my games. But anyway, yeah, well, thanks for watching. I will continue uploading these. So yeah, thanks.